Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX setups for today. So we are in a zone of really strong resistance, and spoke about it last week, specifically on Friday. So that is the zone that we're in, and you can see 18368 to the upside, 18270 just below it. We are above the moving averages. We've crossed over the 150 EMA here on the 8th hour. But we are overbought at the moment. But the big question is whether we're going to punch through this or pull back, reset, and then get going again. And I'm just going to put quite a few levels in here because this is the importance of it. And you can see from June, so from the beginning of June, we've been using this zone. It's been haphazard all over the place, but we've been using this zone as a support area. Now we're back in it, so I would not be surprised to see us pull back and try and find a base on one of the levels below. We'll get to those levels now in the lower time frames, but let's just highlight one other thing here. So we did have a channel, and just put it in. So that was the channel, and then we had this sort of spike above it, and then we went into another little channel up top here. This is going to be difficult. Anyway, I think you'll see what I mean there. So there is another little channel. So if we do break below this channel, look where its target would be. Its target would be around about here at 18,150. So pay close attention to this, and as we go through the time frames, you're going to see the structure there. It looks a little bit better. But bottom line is, if you start dropping below 18,270, you are probably targeting 18,150. That's the moral of the story at the moment. I don't think, just want to get rid of the noise here. I don't think we're going to reverse. I think we're probably fine, being a Monday, we'll probably just range. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see us range between 18,368 and 18,270, or even 18,212. That's kind of the three levels. These two levels to downside, really, this would just be a half decent entry. There's a bit of a gap here as well from last week Thursday, but I don't think there's anything that you really need to be too concerned about there. You're looking for opportunities to buy. There are lots of gaps. There's a gap down the bottom here, just underneath 18,212. So 18,200 could also be an option. But I think this 18,270 is probably what you're going to see price hold up on, and then we're going to range between 18,368 and 18,270. If we do break above this little range that we're in now, that would mean we need to get above 18,368, come back and test it, and then that would be your other opportunity for the long. And upside target is not much, because that's a massive zone of resistance. So I'm not so sure that's going to happen. I think the higher probability is a rejection of that and a pullback onto one of these zones that I've given you, one of these levels, and then a continuation to the upside. Even coming as far back to just try to stabilize this channel so that it's more structured instead of the way it is at the moment. So that's kind of my view for today. I wouldn't want to be going long up here at the moment. Just looking left, that would be silly and very unwise. I think the safer bet is just wait for the pullback and then get in, or break and retest and then get in. You've also got a diagonal that you need to pay attention to, which is right over here. We're right in this zone. So as I said on Friday, I would be very careful about jumping in long up here. Rather wait a little bit lower down. And the last thing here is the 150 EMA on the 8th hour is around 18,150. So even that would generate a fairly decent opportunity. And if you look left, that's where all the buyers came in the past. So that's kind of my view. Sit quietly. Don't try and short it. Definitely no short on offer. But wait for the pullback, the structure, and then hop in for another move to the upside, probably testing 18,368 again. So second, and I would expect 2, maybe even 3 attempts at it on the third or fourth attempt, then break through. Unless there's a catalyst, and that catalyst could be one of the reserve banks or a war, or you never know what could happen on a Monday, but there could be a catalyst that could just punch us in above without any warning. Or alternatively, just sink it without any warning. So just be careful at the moment. There's no real logic to which way you should be going. So wait for the structure below or wait for the break and retest above. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.